from winning 15 majors in golf to establishing himself as one of the greatest golf players to have ever walked this planet. Unfortunately for us, though, all good things come to an end, and Tiger's career is one of them. Yep, you heard that right. The man, the myth, the legend, arguably the greatest golf player ever, and the one who stuck to his career for over 27 years, is finally considering retirement. Don't worry, we still have some time. After all, it's not like he's going to just get up and go the second his possible retirement makes headlines. And even then, it's very unlikely that he'll leave golf alone. I mean, the Champion Tour's senior circuit exists for a reason, and unless Tiger is going to take a long break in between, it'll be at least 3 years before he plays his last game in the PGA Championship. But still, the fact that all the headlines are talking about this, and all of them contain the words Tiger Woods and retirement in the same line, really make you reflect. Tiger leaving will be felt by the whole tour. Even if he hasn't been playing his best ever since his accident, he's still one of the better golfers out there, not to mention all the years before. He made his professional debut all the way back in 1996. It's been 27 years since then. 27 years! And in this time, his love for golf hasn't diminished even a bit. In fact, you could say it just grew, and at the brink of his retirement, it's stronger than ever. His hard work and dedication really shows, especially when you consider the fact that he's won 15 majors. And this feat is made even more impressive if we take his health into account. I mean, this guy has probably had just as many surgeries as his majors. But despite that, he's still going strong, or at least trying to. And I know this would count as much more in other sports like football and basketball. After all, golf doesn't require even half as much physical health, but it's still a sport for a reason. He could have just sat back and relaxed, quit a long time ago, and enjoyed his life.
I'd be in my reclined grandpa chair playing, and then I thought I was good because I got through the campaigns, no big deal, and then I went online. And when 7-year-olds are beating you from around the world, humbling.
Time to stop. By the way, I like the beard.
He definitely has the money to do it. Hell, he's even been the highest paid celebrity for a number of years. Tiger didn't need to stay on the golf course as a professional, but he did so, probably for the same reason he's going to the Seniors Championship. It doesn't look like we'll be getting rid of him anytime soon, which is a good thing, especially with all the LIV and PGA Tours being on war. I mean, sure, things have died down a lot by now, but it's still rocky in the golf world. And if there's one thing it isn't prepared for, it's the loss of Tiger Woods, their greatest golfer. But he'll have to leave the PGA sometime soon. Despite his best efforts, Tiger can't carry on like this. Yes, I'm talking about his leg. I know you all know about this, but I'm going to go through it just in case. In February 2021, Tiger got into a horrific car accident. And well, the damage was serious enough that he won't ever fully recover from it. Despite that, Tiger continued to play golf. And like I mentioned before, that doesn't take too much physical strength. But the golf fields are large, and walking around them can take a toll on a perfectly healthy person, let alone someone who was already injured and struggling. And they took a toll all right. A few months ago, Tiger implied that if his legs carried on the way they were going, it would become very difficult for him to walk. That's sad to consider, especially since it's the major reason he's retiring.
As it left the club, 67 to finish for Tiger Woods.
Yeah, and now the relief.
Tiger Woods is the 135th Open champion. He is the champion golfer of the year. And there's emotion there because
But unfortunately, we'll have to face the truth alongside him. According to Jack Nicklaus, we'll be seeing Tiger again on the Seniors Tour in the coming years. This is despite the fact that he's got a limited schedule for his golfing comeback. Not to mention, Tiger has made his return to tournaments at the Genesis Invitational last month. And in an impressive fashion befitting him, he made the cut at Riviera. He hasn't entered into the flagship event of the PGA Tour, the Players' Championship, at TPC Sawgrass. He probably won't play again until the Masters next month. Now, he might have moved into semi-retirement, but it hasn't diminished his thirst for victory in big tournaments in the slightest. Jack, the only player ever to hold more major titles than Tiger, stated that Tiger is still looking forward to playing even in his 50s and could leave the PGA soon. This would be to join the Champions Tour Seniors Circuit as soon as he's eligible in 3 years' time. To be eligible, one needs to be 50 years of age at least. In Tiger's case, his 50th birthday will happen in December 2025. But still, we don't really know what condition his body will be in if he decides to continue pushing it to the limits in this manner. But even the Seniors Circuit isn't the end for the 15-time major champion. He's open to returning to the PGA with a cart when he reaches the final years of his career on the Seniors Circuit. Well, this is good news considering he's disliked the idea of playing with a cart until now. But Jack says he's much more open to the idea once he nears the end of his time on the Seniors Circuit. I mean, it's a pretty smart choice, since by that time, his body will truly have been pushed to the limit.
My whole team, we worked so hard. People have no idea how hard we worked each and every day. I've alluded to this before. We've never taken a day off, and so once I got out of the bed after those 3 months, there was no days off. Granted, there were easier days than others. My leg didn't work that well that day. We did upper body, and
the fact that even then he's not willing to quit the sport just goes to show how much golf means to him. Speaking on a podcast, Jack said that Tiger's going to play well since he can still hit the ball. It's just that he can't walk. Jack also brought up the usage of a cart with Tiger, but Tiger said that he wouldn't do that at least until he reached the Senior Tour. Jack praised Tiger, saying that he's a competitor who loves competition.
It went from hot to rainy to icy yesterday to freezing this morning to an absolute perfect afternoon, and I swear, I just think this Augusta.
If Tiger plays in the Champions Tour, he'd generate an extremely huge amount of interest in the Seniors Circuit. Well, I suppose it's to be expected from the 82-time PGA Tour winner. But for now, Tiger has his full attention on getting his health back on track for the majors that will be starting in a few weeks at Augusta. After his return, Tiger made it quite clear that he won't be playing any more than the majors and a few more. It's because that much is all that his body will allow him to do. With his back and leg the way they are, it seems that the golden era of Tiger Woods golf has passed. Nevertheless, it's nice to still have him around. But say, if he does retire, what will he do? I mean, he doesn't really need the money. He's already a billionaire. But there are things he can do other than playing golf. For one, he could focus on running the TGR Foundation that he and his father established in 1996. The goal of the organization is to promote golf among inner-city children. Alternatively, there is also his company, Tiger Woods Design. It was set up in 2006 and designs golf courses around the world. The company has taken up a number of projects, but is yet to complete any of them. Tiger could use his retirement as a chance to give the company any attention it needs. Well, this is all for what Woods has revealed regarding his retirement plan after he missed the PGA Tour.